So I'm leaving the gym right now, and I was thinking about something the whole time there, and I figured I would make one of those classic talk to the camera while you drive vlogs the whole way home. Hopefully this isn't too noisy, and I'll find out when I get home if this was worth it or not. But I've been thinking about something lately that sort of clicked for me that I wanted to share with everybody, and it has to do with insecurity. Now, insecurity is something that I definitely struggle with, and I think most people in life struggle with. Because when it gets down to it, we're afraid. We're afraid that we aren't loved for who we are. We're afraid that we're not good enough. We're afraid that we won't succeed in these things. And when that gets really overwhelming, it can become really quite crippling and lead to a lot of difficulties with anxiety and depression. And that's been sort of a struggle for me on and off the past few months. And I've noticed sort of a pattern with that. So the thing that I've really honed in on it is this. It is a lot more difficult to feel insecure or incompetent when you are actively working towards something, or you're keeping yourself busy trying to accomplish tasks or get better at things. I've realized that insecurity really thrives in complacency, or when you get lazy or extra comfortable. Especially for myself, the times where I feel really insecure about how I look or my health, or I feel like I'm just a garbage musician, I notice that it's during times where I'm kind of falling off the ball of staying on top of my stuff. I'm not keeping myself busy with making music all the time. I'm not on top of my routine of eating well or going to the gym and things like that that really empower you to feel on top of it and in control. Because the key is this: when you're working towards something and you're doing something about it, I believe that gives you the power. That gives you the tools to feel in control of your situation and how you're feeling. So by doing something about it, you kind of put your brain in a state of like go time, which overrides that negative narrative in your head about how you're not doing it or you're not good enough or any of that stuff. And when you're actively working on things and working towards goals, it is really hard to feel down about it, because the truth of the matter is, if you're at least making an effort on these things, you will inevitably get better. You will inevitably accomplish your goals. And that fact alone drastically eliminates that feeling of insecurity and fear. You are in control. I really do believe that. I really do believe that you are capable of doing anything you want and manifesting your own destiny. And a big part of that, I've learned for myself, is to really just keep yourself at it. So yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it. I know I feel like I'm probably talking myself in circles right now. And maybe it seems a little obvious now, but I guess looking at it that way just sort of clicked for me. Oh, I'm home. There she is. But let me just give you one more quick example. So, this past week, I was just kind of in a bad headspace. I was feeling kind of crappy. My back was hurting more. I was feeling very incapable. And guess what? The whole week, I wasn't very on top of my shit. I wasn't hitting the gym as much as I normally do. My diet was kind of poor. And now I'm just getting back from a great 2-hour gym sesh. I got to do everything I wanted to do. I had a good meal this morning, and I was really listening to some music that got me feeling inspired. And I feel exponentially better than I did before. It's just a matter of putting yourself in control again, because it's really easy to let that slip away from you. And your brain will start to convince you that you're not in control when you feel very insecure and incapable. So that's it. Just something to think about. You're in control. When you're feeling terrified, put yourself in a position to overcome that. It's hard out here. I'm not saying it's easy. We're all looking at everybody on social media acting like everything's going great and it's super easy, but it's not. It's fucking hard. And I think a lot of people are surprised that I struggle with insecurity quite frequently, more often than I let on. I just wanted to share what I've noticed has been helping me. Give yourself a routine, some structure, something that you feel you can grab onto and hold the reins and drive for your life, because you are in control and you're gonna feel a lot better. And you have no reason to feel insecure or afraid, because you're fantastic and you can do anything that you want to do. So just keep at it. You'll get there. And I'll see you next time. Bye.